just a quick note before we get into this. Jesse Itzler, one of our judges, unfortunately had to take off a little early, so he's not with us. And we only have a few minutes right now, so we're going to key on some of the real important points that the judges focused on in making their decision. First off, there was some talk about the winner in any new product delivering something familiar, yet at the same time something new. Scott, can you kind of elaborate on that?
Yeah, when we were in the deliberation room, we were talking about we love the creativity and the cleverness of all the entrepreneurs to have a vision, to have an idea, and then to express it within their products. However, the challenge, if it's something so new that you don't know where to shelve it, you don't have any anchor against it, I pointed out that when we look at beverages that are really, really innovative or very edgy, we think the ones that have the best chance to win, they have an anchoring between some reference. We sort of thinks like a tea, but it's something new, versus it being new, meaning something you've never heard of with benefits you've never thought about. Then you don't know if it substitutes something in your life. You don't know when to use it, like what occasion, and you don't know what to, how to think about it in terms of your purchase habit and intent. So we think when you bring out a really new idea, you need to anchor it against something that's familiar so the consumer understands it, but then bring something new that differentiates it against what they're already using.
Mm-hmm. And there was a lot of talk about great stories behind all these brands. Yet at the same time, if you look at the competitive set where these brands will play, you have to look at which one is going to be most successful in that particular set. How did that sort of factor into decision making? Greg?
I think a really big day. The story is so important to what the brand stands for, its authenticity, everything is flowing from that. So the ones that were a little clearer on that were the ones I think that kind of bubbled to the top.
Mm-hmm. Was packaging a really important part of the decision as well, Laura?
For me, it always is. Again, you have such limited time in front of that consumer. If you don't have good packaging with clear messaging, they're just going to walk on by. They're not going to spend the time to read your entire life story that's on the back. So packaging is very important.
And interestingly enough, we were talking about, even though some of the SKUs, some of these brands had more than one SKU, the potential for line extensions or branding as a platform. John, can you kind of discuss a little bit about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that we definitely took into account. Is this sort of just a product or is it a brand? I mean, that's always kind of the challenge with this. And obviously, we're kind of speculating a little bit based on, what we think might happen. But I do think that is pretty important. And, that kind of is what separates, some of the brands that are, again, just a product from things that really, are developing into or could develop into a real brand. So.
Okay, let's cut the tension right now then. We're going to announce the winner of New Beverage Showdown 7 and the winner of $10,000 in cash and prizes, and that is Owl's Brew. Congratulations. Come on up. Maria and Jenny, come on up. You guys are the winner of $10,000 in cash and prizes. But for right now, we're just going to give you a nice cardboard check in lieu of the actual money. How about that? So you guys can hold this. We're going to get a nice photo of you guys on here.
Thank you.
Yes, you're very welcome. Okay, let me come over. I know the judges want to give you a hand as well. Congratulations again. And congratulations to all our finalists. Really, one more time for everyone participating in New Beverage Showdown 7.
Congrats, guys. Congrats. Am I coming over
Congratulations. Good luck.
Good job.
Right,
good job.
Congratulations.
Thank you guys
Awesome.
for attending BevNet Live New York City 2014. We'll see you in December in Santa Monica on December 8th and 9th. Make sure you register for that. Take advantage of the super early bird pricing. See you out there.